All right. All right, Saturday morning, I'm back. Now, Lord Foghorn Leghorn apparently thinks that my squats suck because I lean too far forward. There you go, buddy. I hope you checked out that YouTube channel because that YouTube channel is chock full of content on technique, form, all things. Deadlifting, squatting, bench pressing, military press, how to build a deck, how to build your own boat. I mean, I was like, holy fuck, this guy knows his shit. But anyway, I was watching a video where Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about how having long legs made it very difficult for him to stay upright in the squat. So he would supplement doing lots of reps and sets with front squats because he had a hard time doing it. And when you have long legs, it is very difficult. And I think I do pretty good for having very long legs, you know. But anyway, I got 175 on the bar. And all I want to do today is 2 sets of 5 reps with a 3 count pause on each rep, because I want to go over here and I was thinking maybe I want to go up to like 348.8 in the deadlift and see if I can get 3. Now, I don't know. I mean, I think it's been over a week. Well, last Saturday or Sunday, I did do deadlifts, okay? But I just want to see now that I'm back at work and everything, and I didn't sleep worth shit last night. Wake up every hour on the hour. Whoever was in charge of that, fuck you. But anyway, and I'm going to tell you this, Bulldog. I am not going to open that bottle of smelling salts and go like this. Oh, hell no. That was some of the most painful fucking shit. I was sure that I burned the doggone inside of my nose. I got this side of my body, my head right here, is always stuffed up. I have sinus problems. So I don't know if it's the pain that I felt was because my sinuses are more sensitive. I think that might be because now that it's hot and humid, I have sinus problems where my nose runs and shit like that. I'm always stuffed to fuck up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like shake the bottle, then I'm going to open the cap, and then I'm going to slowly bring the cap up to my fucking nose because, yeah, holy fuck, man. I was sure that I was going to shoot blood out my fucking nose. And this was the only one. With this being stuffed up, it's like I had my finger over here, and this here took the entire brunt of that shit. It's amazing the top of my head didn't start on fucking fire. But anyway, 175, first set of 5. All right, 1 down, 1 to go. All right, set number 2. Yeah, I don't know if yeah. Man, I tell you what, when you don't have sleep, your brain don't work too good. And I think I counted 3 on that last set. Seemed kind of quick, but that's it for that. I'm going to go over to the deadlifts and see if I can get 348.8 for 3. I don't know, but I'm going to try. All right, deadlifts. Let me get this right. Now, I've got this bottle of friggin' death. I mean, holy shit. I don't know how. I do not know how. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Okay? And then oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. Just popping it in that cap really is freaking. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 sets 308.8, 328.8, and 348.8. So, without further ado, okay, that felt okay. I'll be back for 328.8. All right. Yeah. Man, just that little bit is exactly how it used to be when I used to smash you had these ampules of ammonia. And years ago, I used to get them in the morning, if I come in half asleep, crush them and sniff them. That little bit on that cap is that kind of strength. I'd love to be able to put my nose right up against this, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe over time. Okay, let's see how 328.8 goes. All right. I'll be back with 348.8. All right, 300 and whew, yeah. Okay. 348.8. Now, I'm shooting for 3, but with the way I feel, I may not get it, but I really want to get it. Kiss my ass. All right. So, I succeeded despite the fact that I barely slept worth shit last night. So, I give credit to Bulldog for going, hey, why don't you get smelling salts? Now, I'm going to work at that. My goal is to be able to put my nose maybe about this far away from it, because that's about how far away I had it that other time. Or maybe it was like down here. I think it was around here. And that burned the fuck out of it. So, but anyway, boom. 348.8 for 3. Huh. Now, I'm going to set up for my pin press, and I'm going to do I think 4 sets of 5. And I'm not going to do it ultra heavy. Well, you know, my pressing, heavy, ultra heavy, what am I even talking about? I'm going to do it kind of moderate, okay? Because I got to say this, my elbow, my right elbow is feeling a lot better. So I hope I can keep it like that and maybe heal the damn thing. So I will be back from my seated pin press. All right, I'm back. 120 pounds on the bar now. I don't know. I said moderate, but that's pretty heavy weight for me with my pressing problems. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get 4 sets of 5 with this. So here we go. I could have got more reps, but I think it's good with the elbow the way it is, just to kind of see how not going to almost failure works for me. Because here's the thing, with all the other physical stress I have on me, going and doing, well, I can do 4 sets of 8, okay? Well, maybe you can do 4 sets of 8, but everything else is going to affect it. And then when you get to a point when I want to do a max, I'm not going to be able to get it because I've overworked myself. So I'm going to be back with 3 more sets of 5. All right, round 2. All right, not too difficult, but satisfying. I'll be back for round 3. All right, now I'm going to say something. After a whole week, well, it's been a whole week, almost a whole week. Sunday will be a whole week. Saturday, I'm not going to count last Saturday. But after pretty much almost a whole week of not drinking and not sleeping good last night, I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now. Now, if I would have been, say, drunk last Saturday like I was, hungover on Sunday, drank beer, kept being hungover, I probably wouldn't feel as clear-headed as I feel right now. I would be like going through the motions, and that's pretty much the whole month of May. I was going through the motions. I was forcing the issue. So, that's awesome. 120 pounds, one more, my 3rd set of 5. Now, I'm watching videos from a YouTube channel I just subscribed to, where the guy's mindset is right in line with my mindset. He talks about mostly the Celtic and Germanic ancestry and how they were men of honor. They had honor societies where we don't have a lot of rude little faggot bitches running around, blah, 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 commenting online because they can get away with it and no one comes up to them and goes, that'll be the last, well, okay, that was the last time. We live in a weak society, okay? I commented about, the holiday we had this week. And that's because of crybabies. Woe is me. And hey, don't get me wrong, I got my woe is me shit. Yesterday at work before I left, I got that depressed and irritated that I was woe is me, but I got over it. They're not going to have a holiday for me. I don't know what you want to call that holiday. That would be like, I guess, bitch-teenth. I don't know. I'm a fairy-teenth. I'm a fairy. But anyway, it's Keltanian Chronicles. And I am going to put the link in the description, and you can check it out. Because I like what he has to say. It's exactly what we need as men. We need to become more intolerant of bullshit and weakness and all this society's norms that we, take. It's like you're conditioned to believe that these things are normal, and then they bring new bullshit in and go, now that has to be normal too. No, it don't have to be normal. This here coming at you ought to become normal until everything just calms down and we go back to, I don't know. I'm talking about liberty and freedom to govern myself, which that's going to take, I don't know, I'll be lying out there in a field dead. I'll have a drone sitting in front of me going, and I'll be going, this motherfucker, why don't you just get it over with, okay? But yeah, Keltanian Chronicles. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can check that channel out. And I'll be back for round 4. All right, here it is, final set. All right. There you go. Good workout. Really good workout. I'm especially happy about that friggin' deadlift. It looks like, both the deficits and the block pulls are working. And I think next week I want to do the block pull. I want to end with the deficit like I did the last time. So, I don't know what I want to do with the block pull. Man, I'm thinking of doing a 348.8 and getting 2 sets of 5 with the block pull. And I'm going to use 2 mats, so that's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be less than 1.5 inches. I think it'll be like 1 3/8 inches. I don't know. I don't know what it will be. But, I'm going to try to make it somewhat difficult. Now, with that 3, I might have been able to get 4 or 5. I know definitely I would have been able to get 4. It would have been a hard one. But I think that's what I'm going to do next week. 348.8, and I'm going to go for 2 sets of 5. Because eventually I want to go for a 403.8 pound PR, and I got to get that in the bag, man. That way I can raise up them workout percentages and put myself, have my work cut out for me. But anyway, I'm going to take a shower. Then I'm going to make breakfast because I've got a whole bunch of fucking work to do today. And it's going to finally be sunny. Okay? And then, of course, next week it's going to be hotter than I don't know. Then, I was watching the Rome, HBO series Rome. And Pulo, the one character, they were in Egypt, and he said it's hotter than Vulcan's cock. And I thought, I don't know how that would be having a really, really, really hot cock, but okay. So, okay, it's going to be hotter than Vulcan's cock next week, so I hope I survive that. But I will be back. I'm going to see how things go this week. Well, today, and maybe I'll have a video come out tomorrow. I said I want to hit the bag a little bit, and I might do some wrist work. So that's still up in the air because of what I got to do. Because now I got 2 properties to work on. Fuck me, you know? But anyway, I'll decide. I'll at least will be back on Monday. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you Monday.